Oh, say does.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are. Part 2. Oh, these Halloween games are always a fun one, unless, of course, Greg, your doorbell rings while you're trying to watch these games at home.
Yeah, this is when you just leave the candy bowl outside because these players are ready to put on a show, and you don't want to miss any of the action.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Teague, the pass to Wade. Now Harris. Gasol, a screen on Griffin. For 3, Harris. It's Dedmon with the rebound. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here's Wade following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Harris missing again.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Three-pointer, Wade. Another miss by Utah.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
George passes to Dedmon. George dishes to Rose. 5 on the clock. Good D by Wade. Jazz trail by 3. Harris setting the pick for Wade. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Wade against DeRozan. Now here's Rose. 17 points in his last outing. Back to DeRozan. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Griffin. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. Attacking that offensive glass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And checking out the stats for DeMar DeRozan. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Gasol. They need this one, and that one drops.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
And George kicks to Rose. Down low, Gasol with the steal. Here's Barnes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Passes it to Rose. He dishes it to Dedmon. Gasol with the steal. Barnes down low. Working on Rose.
Teague is just the player you want drawing fouls and getting to the line. A solid free throw shooter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
George with the ball. And now by Barnes. 6 to shoot. A fader. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Harris with the ball for Utah. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Now here's Griffin after Dwayne Wade's miss.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Teague the pass to Wade. To the paint, here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Gasol's got his second bucket. Right side Rose. George looking over the floor. Barnes grabs the miss. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Rockets.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Barnes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fades away. Wade can't hit. Sacramento's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kings moving the ball around. Griffin finds George. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. That puts them in the lead.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Sharks checked in for Gasol. Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. Watson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Matthews in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Matthews following the basket by Julius Randle. And the rejection by Holmes. Pass to Irving. The pass to Randle. Over Watson. That one rolling around and rims out. Utah leading. Outside Teague. The dish to Williams. And it's good. 2 points.
Man, I like how Teague sets the table, keeping his eyes up so he can spot the open teammate. Nice.
Holmes setting the pick for Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Charge a screen on Curry. And the rejection by Holmes. Curry looking around. Dishes it to Irving. Over Teague. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Curry. And the Kings lead by 1. Teague kicks to Matthews. Watson for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. On
the wing, Irving. Teague covering. Irving kicks to Randall. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Sharge finds Watson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Curry has it in the corner. Irving against T. Holmes setting the big for Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got 6. Jazz trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The kick out to T. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, there isn't a lot of time in between when T caught the ball and then when he let it fly. I mean, that was a great example of a quick catch and shoot.
Now here's Irving. He's got 6. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Charge a screen on Irving. T can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The Jazz shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Charge dishes to T. Over Irving. He shoots again, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Substitution on the court.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Randall. 9 points last game.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Barnes outside. This all setting the pick for Wade. Off target with his 3. The Kings leading. Back to Irving. Up top to DeRozan. Shoots it. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Harris inside. He's defended by Randall. Randall with some nice D. Crowder against Barnes. Passes to Irving. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Now here's Barnes. He kicks it to Wade. This all setting the pick for Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Gasol.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
No good from Irving. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Pass to Irving. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Wade from outside. Rebound by the Kings. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Irving. And that's in. Nice feed on the play. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Barnes outside. Now the pass to Wade. Gasol, a screen on Irving. Wade dishes to Gasol, and it's good for 2. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Julius Randle. Paul George comes in for Crowder. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Irving. Now, here's George. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Here's Wade following the basket by Blake Griffin. Gasol, a screen on Rose. Wade finds Gasol. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Wade. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's a hard and hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
Barnes against George. And Barnes sends it back. T-Wade on the wing. Back to Barnes. From past the arc. They get it again. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Pau Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Wade with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Utah moving it around. Wade kicks to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Jazz making a switch here. Teague's checked in.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Dwayne Wade. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And every team in the league needs shooters. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Well, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Here's Teague. Sacramento making their last shot. Harris passes to Teague. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by George, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Rose after Pau Gasol's bucket. DeRozan's shot is good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Utah. Barnes outside. Gasol setting the pick for Wade. And Utah another 3.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still can be effective from there when given space.
George with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Gasol. Back to Wade. Wade double team. Barnes outside. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 3. Griffin kicks to George. Banked in off the glass.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Pass to Barnes. Wade with it. DeRozan defending. The baseline J. That's good from Wade on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Rose passes to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Barnes. Griffin, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain him.
Utah calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
And, Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Teague with a clean look from outside off the mark.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And Beverly kicks to Holmes. Beverly the pass to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier against Matthews. Right side Jefferson. Now Beverly. Inside. Randall. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now, here's Watson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Picked by Williams. Matthews dishes to Williams. Teague with the ball. Holmes covering. Another miss by Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now, here's Watson following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Watson kicks to Teague. The three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry passes to Jefferson. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Randall. Misses off the left iron. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Utah Jam. Trailing by 2. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Jefferson. Here's Irving. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Count it, good. And it's 6 points for Jeff Teague.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Holmes setting the big for Irving. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Kings lead by 4.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Williams dishes to Teague. Charge a screen on Irving. A nice shot by Teague.
And the 3-ball is a nice weapon in Teague's arsenal. He's dangerous from out there, surprisingly so.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, this one is a...
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to 1 shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Now here's Wade. Left side Gasol. Over Dedmon. No good from Gasol.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Griffin looking it over. Dedmon a screen. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Sacramento. Here's Wade. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And just pulling up on a dime. The moment Wade likes the angle, he is not afraid to let it fly.
Now, here is George. Dedmon in the high post. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Dedmon. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Harris. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Kings leading. Griffin kicks to Rose. Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. And that one is good. Rose has got 5 now.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Jazz trail by 3. T kicks to Harris. There's the lob for Harris. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
Teague against Rose. The 3 from George. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Wade against DeRozan. Here's Barnes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Passes it to Griffin. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Now, here's George. He has 5. And the basket by DeRozan.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Wade passes to Gasol. Sacramento grabs the miss. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Dedmon throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Sacramento leading by 5. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Griffin. Over Wade. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. Wade passes to Gasol. Over Dedmon, and there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
A flash of that athleticism yet again. It's clear Rose enjoys getting up and punching it down.
Wade passes to Harris. Shoots over Griffin, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Sharch checked in for Utah. Lamb comes in for Jeff T.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Lamb kicks to Barnes. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Pocket 6. He doesn't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Crowder, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Watson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Matthews comes in for Dwayne Wade. And here's Rose outside. Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. 5th, the Jazz.
Free throw shooting for this team has become a real priority. They've put in the work, and they make the most of their opportunities at the stripe.
Back to Lamb. To the inside. Watson. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Rose. He's got 10 over Lamb, and it's Rose missing. Matthews against Griffin. Sharch with the screen for Matthews. And it's off from three-point range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Another 3 for Sacramento.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Sharch. And yes, it's good.
Sharch is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Rose attacking, and the basket is good. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half. Lamb against Rose. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by George. Kings leading now by 14. And there's the pass to Rose. And finished off by Rose.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Griffin. Randall comes in for George. Seth Curry, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Irving subbed in for Derrick Rose. And Utah with a change here, too. Williams is checked in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Irving missing. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Watson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Holmes. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 14. Nice ball movement by Utah. Really left alone that time. Matthews has got 5.
Remarkable poise from Wesley Matthews. Looks like he's very comfortable shooting as soon as that ball hits his hand.
And it's in there.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Watson. He's got 5. Saric passes to Watson. Shoots. No good from Lamb.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Irving. 3-pointer. Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:12 left to play in the third. 3 from Matthews. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How he performed last season. Averaged 4 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Well, you know, he stated that he wants to improve, but until that actually happens, he'll continue to come off the bench.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Lamb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got 6 rebounds here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Outside, Lamb. Kicks it to Watson. Here's Matthews. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Sacramento feeling good about their 17. And how about a look now at our assist to the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Griffin. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. He kicks it to Teague. Wade a screen on DeRozan. Teague for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose with the ball. Wade picks him up. Rose against Wade. Good D by Wade. And it's Wade with the ball for the Jazz. 17-point game. Here's Gasol, and then Gasol slams it in.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
Here is Rose. He's looking for Griffin and finds him.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Gasol kicks to Harris. They get the rebound, and he gets it to go.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Here's Rose. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Kings lead by 17.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Gasol setting the pick for Wade. Misses the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Now here's DeRozan. And the wide open shot from Rose. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wade against DeRozan. Here's Watson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Now here's DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Teague. A putback. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Rose. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
A nice shot by Harris.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now, here's George. DeRozan, a screen on Wade. Rose finds DeRozan. That one drops for him. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Wade drops one in from the wing.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
DeRozan passes to George. Now here's Rose. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, even though the defense was lurking and Teague's not that big, he still has great confidence to score.
Now here's Rose. Passes it to Griffin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 8th assist in the game.
Oh, high motor play by Wade. The defender fouls him, but he still is able to get his shot.
Shooting for Utah, Dwayne Wade, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wade.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Wade.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Rose has got 23 points.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Here's Wade. Plays it up and banks it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Rose kicks to George. Floats it up for Rose.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, Harris excels really at getting to his spots and then capitalizing, and that's the sign and mark of a very polished offensive player.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Rose dishes to Dedmon. Right side, Griffin. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 16. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 13 points in the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
He knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Teague finds Wade. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, the Jazz score.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
The pass to George. He dishes it to Rose. Back to George. Feeds to Dedmon. Gasol with the steal. Barnes looking around. Pass to Wade. No good on the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Rose passes to George. Offline with his three. Jazz trail by 13. Harris outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Teague for three. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. That's good from 17 feet away. Rose has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Teague, the pass to Harris. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 24 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Sacramento. Watson, he's checked in for Utah. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irvin, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Harris's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 15. To the middle, here's Irving. Great pass to set up the layup. Irving's got 24 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Kings.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Saric is checked in for the Jazz. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Teague. Both free throws good from Wade. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now here's... What a finish!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Irving with the ball. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. 4-point game. Forte, the pass to Batum. McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the King. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Carter Williams, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Bargnani inside the three-point line. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. George passes to Rose. Outside DeRozan. Releases from the wing and drills it. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night. I know we're in the starting stages of the season, but Greg, how much can you tell about your squad at this juncture?
Kevin, actually a lot. Listen, the title contending teams, they know they've got something special brewing already. I actually think you only get that feeling in training camp. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. The pass to Forte. McGrady outside. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
A nice shot by George. George has got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is McGrady. Bargnani up top over Dedmon, and that's good from Bargnani on the assist by McGrady.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Batum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good from Bargnani.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Outside DeRozan. Dedmon a screen. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
McGrady kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Batum. They set the pick. Goes up on the wing. The shot that time, not on target. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Bobcats, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Here's McGrady. Paul George making his last shot. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Bobcats head coach for a few minutes. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Now, Carter Williams following McGrady's three-point attempt. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bullard, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Rose. Not going to go that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And he sinks the second. Bobcats trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. No good from Bargnani.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
George with no one around. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Carter Williams finds Batum. Here's Bullard. Missed inside. Griffin passes to DeRozan. Outside, George. Pass to Rose. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Rose has got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's DeRozan. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Bobcats call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Now, here is Morris. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Wingate. And here's Collison, guarded by Holmes. And the shot is good.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Randall outside. Randall with a screen for Jefferson. Takes the 13-footer. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Jefferson dishes to Irving for the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Bobcats shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Bullard. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And Sacramento has possession. On the wing, Irving, covered by Morris. Morris against Irving. Shoots a fader. Randall no good. Bobcats trail by 21. Here's Bullard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now, here's Jefferson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Holmes, good.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Bullard. No good on the three. Irving surveying the floor. Outside Curry. Back to Irving. That one goes. Count it.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Here's Batum. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
After missing his first 4 shots, good to see him finally get one to drop.
Randall is screen on Batum. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint, out to Morris. Here's Bullard, guarded by Kerr. And Wingate gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Irving against Morris. Irving passes to Randall. Rebound by Wingate.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
They grab their own miss. Batum shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jefferson.
Batum is accustomed to getting pushed around a bit, so he's a tough guy who can embrace the contact.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
We're at the end of the first quarter. What a blowout already in this one. Kings ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And that one's good, Irving.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Shot's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got his second bucket of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Dedmon a screen. And DeRozan kicks to Randall. And the pass to Irving. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. McGrady against Randall. McGrady passes to Ivey. He takes it in. And stolen by Dedmon. Randall outside. Back to Irving. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Bargnani and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
It's DeRozan top of the key. Offline from the top of the key.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Crowder against Carter Williams. Passes it to Forte. McGrady outside. That shot off.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside DeRozan. Can they get it? And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Picked by Bargnani. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sun changes for Sacramento. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Randall. Paul George comes in for Jay Crowder. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Bullard's checked in. DeRozan finds George. Dedmon a screen. Back to George. Here's Griffin. It's blocked.
Bobcats ball.
Bobcats trail by 15. Now Carter Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's George. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Bargnani. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point. Kings leading now by 15. It's DeRozan with the drive. Goes back up. Rejected by Bargnani. And he recovers it. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Bobcats. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Bargnani inside. DeRozan defending. Shots good from Bargnani.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rose up on top from about 19 feet. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rose has got 10.
You know what? You can see the confidence Rose has in being able to just catch and
and he lobs it up toward the rim. No good from Bargnani.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Dedmon a screen. Rose passes to Dedmon. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Kings lead by 17.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Shots good from Bargnani.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, George. Pass to Rose. Fires for 3. The Bobcats pull it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
There's the pass to Forte. Here's Bargnani. The shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Rose kicks to DeRozan. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Bobcats trail by 15. Passes to Bullard. Charlotte moving it around. 6 feet out. And it's Bargnani again missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And the Bobcats call time here. Here's Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bullard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 16. Here's Beverly. Jefferson's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A three from Morris. It's hauled in by the Kings.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Bullard, defended by Beverly. Offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
The feed to Randall. And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. Curry's checked in for Sacramento. Irving comes in for Patrick Beverly. Bobcats trail by 14. Morris outside. Over Irving. Morris, no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Kings. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Wingate. Batum for three. They get it back. Collison, a beautiful reverse layup. Collison's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Wingate passes to Bullard. 6 to shoot. Outside, Batum. Out to Morris. Going inside. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Jay Crowder's checked in for Jefferson. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in for Bullard. 1:11 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Morris. Holmes with a screen on Morris. Sacramento again missing. Bobcats trail by 15. Inside, here's Wingate, and he dunks it down.
Boy, the playmaking of Nicholas Batum vastly improved over the course of his career.
Randall outside. Crowder finds Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the team.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Good on the second free throw. Bobcats trail by 14. Morris kicks to Ivy. Batum against Crowder. Looking to get it going, and the layup good by Batum. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Batum, good.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your Kings 50, the Charlotte team.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Many offenses revolve around the three ball, but so far in this...
And let's switch gears for a second. And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Carter Williams. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Kicks to McGrady. And there's the pass to Bargnani. Over Griffin. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Sure. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. McGrady with the ball. 8 points for him. Off target from outside. George passes to DeRozan. Top of the key, Rose. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Rose has got 12 in the game. Bargnani sets the screen for Batum. That 3 off the mark. Kings leading now by 11. Rose scanning the floor. Dedmon finds Griffin. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bargnani, and a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for him.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Outside Griffin. Carter Williams against Rose. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Passes it to McGrady. Shoots over DeRozan. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Tracy McGrady.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
There's Rose with the 3. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got his 5th rebound in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Griffin sets the screen for George. Dedmon kicks to Rose. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Forte's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, here's McGrady. Bargnani trying to free himself up. A shot by McGrady, no good. George looking over the floor. DeRozan finds Dedmon. Left side, George. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick. I
Bobcats trail by 9. Bargnani sets the screen for McGrady. No good from outside. Rose with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Carter Williams against Rose. Here's Bargnani. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And he makes the first. Bullard, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Up top, Dedmon. Back to Griffin. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. Pass to Bullard. Dishes it to Bargnani. Lays it up off the glass. Bargnani's got 18 points.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
From the wing, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Bargnani is screen on Rose. And here is Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Batum, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Rose. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Here's Bullard. DeRozan defending. Pocket 4. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bargnani.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Rando comes in for Blake Griffin. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Derrick Rose. Pass to Randall. It's Beverley on the wing, covered by Morris. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Batum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Collison with a screen on DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Randall with a screen for Beverly. It's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the right side. All alone. They get it back. Outside, Batum. Collison with a screen on DeRozan. A second chance effort and too long on the shot.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Beverly the pass to Holmes. DeRozan against Morris. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's the Bobcats with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Collison with a screen on DeRozan. Batum, good.
Boy, and for his size, Nick Batum has really good ball handling skills.
Morris against Beverly. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 10. On deep. That shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Holmes trying to free himself up. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut back down to 3 after the basket from Batum.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes here for the Kings. Jay Crowder's checked in for Jefferson. Seth Curry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Ivy's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Irving. The 10-footer finds the target. He's got 11.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
And the shot goes in from Bullard.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Morris. Randall off the left rim and out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Irving against Morris. Holmes setting the pick for Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Bobcats. Trailing by 2. Morris passes to Wingate. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Wingate's got 6.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Bullard, guarded by Kirk. Puts it up from 12. No good. From deep 3-point range, and we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Kings lead by 2, and we'll be back with you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the pass to Rose. Back to DeRozan. And right through it goes. And the Kings lead by 4. And for the Bobcats, they're shooting the ball at 42%. So the wing on the left. Here's Bargnani, and he banks in the layup. Bargnani's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's George. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ivy passes to Wingate. Clock at 6. Here's Carter Williams. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Bargnani dishes to Carter Williams. He kicks to Ivy. Passes it to Bargnani. Over Dedmon. No good from Bargnani. Kings leading now by 4. Throws it up high. And Dedmon throws it down.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Bargnani a screen on Rose. Here's McGrady. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Griffin passes to Rose. Here's DeRozan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan. Bobcats trail by 5. Bargnani sets the screen for McGrady. Bargnani kicks to Ivy. From 17 feet out. No good from Bargnani. For Sacramento, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. DeRozan, that's good.
Boy, he's upped his intensity really in a big way tonight. No stopping him now.
Charlotte calls timeout. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in with what George Karl was saying to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Bobcats trail by 8. Bargnani a screen on DeRozan. Pass to Batum from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Kings. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Griffin.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
It's DeRozan top of the key. Over McGrady. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 10.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Pass to Batum. It's hauled in by the Kings. Griffin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Well, this is exactly DeRozan's role. He's a natural-born scorer, and he does it in a lot of different ways.
Bobcats trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
DeRozan finds Griffin. And here is Deckman. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Right wing. From about 16. Shots good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bobcats. McGrady against DeRozan. Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Forte's got 7 rebounds in the game. Carter Williams against Rose. Forte, the pass to Bargnani. Over Deadman. No good from Bargnani.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
And the first one drops. Griffin hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The pass to Bargnani. Kicks to Carter Williams. Second shot opportunity. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Passes it to Carter Williams. Bargnani a screen on Griffin. Pass to Forte. Here's Bargnani. Count that one. Bargnani's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And DeRozan kicks to Rose. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Rose. DeRozan in the corner. Over Forte. Bobcats with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's McGrady. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Rose, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Bargnani up top. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bobcats, Andrea Bargnani. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bargnani. Irving's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good from Bargnani.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Outside Griffin. Back to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Bobcats trail by 10. McGrady outside. The pass to Bargnani. over Dedmon. Moves back up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And not having the same impact on the offensive glass that they did in the first half. It would help them cut into this lead if they could create some more second chances.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And both free throws good from Bargnani. Kings leading now by 8. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the whistle blows. That's going to be Andrea Bargnani. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. The Kings with a timeout.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Shot up 2 there. DeRozan's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
You know, wide open look for Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Launches it. That shot off the mark. So the Kings will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Bobcats trail by 10. McGrady sets a screen for Carter Williams. Bargnani kicks to Carter Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bargnani, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Batum. Griffin down low. It's rebounded by Bargnani. Charlotte's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the layup's good off the glass. Bargnani's got 36.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
DeRozan with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Irving dishes to Dedmon. DeRozan passes to Griffin, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Pass to Bargnani. McGrady outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Irving with the ball for the Kings. So the Kings win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost